minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending on where you're watching. Big up to everyone. Welcome back to another live match preview. We are Team Kopish. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. And we are back for another live match preview. I swear these games are coming really thick and fast. And I'm all right with it because it means we're in multiple competitions. It means we're winning trophies. We're competing for trophies. I live for this stuff. Big up to everyone in the chat. Special big up to Jersey Boy, aka World of Football. Make sure you go and subscribe to Jersey Boy's channel. Link is in our description because he does so much behind the scenes to help this channel. Right, people. The next task at hand is the Europa League. And we have Sparta Prague in the next round. Fun fact, people, we've only played Sparta Prague twice in our history, if I'm not mistaken. I've done quite a lot of research on this, so if I'm wrong, I apologize. But we've only played them twice. The first game, we drew 0-0, and this was in Europa League back in 2011. And the second leg, we won 1-0. Bonus point for anyone in the chat who can let me know who scored the winning goal on that night against Sparta Prague under the Anfield lights. Unfortunately, obviously, we didn't go on to win it in 2011, which is going to be different to this season because we're going to go and bloody win everything. So, people, the main talking point going into this game is, you know what, Curtis Jackson, aka I'm going to call you 50 from now on because that's spot on. Spot Allier, you got it as well. It was Dirk Kuyt. Bonus point for anyone. Don't Google this, guys. Bonus point for anyone who can tell me who got the assist for Dirk Kuyt that night. The big talking point going into this game is not necessarily the fact that we've got a game in Europa League. It's who the hell can we field in this game, given that we have Manchester City at the weekend, a game which has huge title implications, with 1 point between them and us, and only 2 points between Arsenal and us. Massive, massive fixture. But as the manager says, and something I fully agree with, you take one game at a time. You know what? You guys are undefeated in the chat. LFCJ11, it was indeed Raul Morelos. Big up my brother Luke Tanner. Strap season, all the belts. Jurgen Quad, aka Monts' line. I'm stealing for Big Six Bants. But yeah, Klopp is going to win it all. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room first, which I don't know if any of you have seen. Shout out to Pimp in Distress. Shout out to Jamie Phillips. Go and subscribe to Jamie's channel. Shout out to Luke, who I've just mentioned as well. There was rumors going around earlier that Kelleher got injured in training. Now, I'm going to pray to high heavens and to the God that I believe in that that's not true. Because I'll be honest, we don't need that one. I'm confident in the squad, but that's one thing we don't need. And I don't think it is true. So hopefully that is just rumors. And it seems like it's been dismissed. Brilliant stuff. Sparta Prague, guys, won 3 in their last 5. If I'm not mistaken, they are doing okay in their league. I'll actually get their league position for you now. Liverpool, obviously, top of the Premier League, just won the Carabao Cup, involved in a title race, still in the FA Cup and obviously in the Europa. They are top of their league by 4 points. So they're doing the business in their league as well. So this is not going to be an easy game, especially with the game being at their ground as well. But for me, when it comes to a European tie, for me, it's don't get beaten. If we had a fully fit squad, I'd be saying I want a dominant win. But I have to be realistic. It's not going to be an easy game. So I'm going to go there and say I don't want to lose. Do I think we can win? Absolutely. Absolutely. LA, trust me, I had the same heart palpitations earlier as well. Believe you me, I had to sit down and really just analyze life and was just thinking this can't be real. Like Kelleher cannot be getting injured, but it was fake. Whoever made that up is a very silly person, and it was very unnecessary to do that. But back to the topic. Liverpool can't lose. No, in fact, I won't say can't. It's ideal for Liverpool not to lose this game, because if we can get a good result in this game, it takes pressure off the next week's game, which means it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off the City game, because it means we can go full hell for leather in that game, knowing that we may have a cushion going into next week. So with that being said, people, you know what I usually do. I usually lose at lineup builder to bring up what I believe is the or could be the starting 11. All right. Again, no shame in it. I'm going Kelleher in goal. Absolutely sensational since taking over from Alisson. Right back. This is where it's tough already because there's no Trent. All right, I'm going to start left back. I'm going to go Tsimikas. I'm going Kwanzaa. And then I'm going to go Konate and Gomez. That'd be my back four, guys. I'm going to go Tsimikas, Kwanzaa, Ibu, and Gomez. A9, you're taking the words right out of my mouth. I'll give 45 minutes each to Ibu and Virgil. So that's what I would do in defense. I'd rest Bradley, IK. I would rest Bradley. He's going to have a big game, and I think it's a game he has to start against Man City. So I'd actually rest Bradley. I'd also give 45 minutes to Joe Gomez as well. And the reason why I do that is because I want him to start left back for Liverpool against Man City. Nothing on Robbo. I just think with the form that Foden's in at the moment, and the fact that Foden's predominantly left-footed, I'd prefer him coming onto the inside on Joey's stronger side than playing against Robbo. And Foden usually has good games against Robbo as well. So that's what I would do here. In midfield, right, this is where it gets really tough now. All right, so I'm gonna go Mac for 45 minutes in the 6. I'm gonna go Clark. Find him. Where's Bobby Clark? There he is. I'm gonna go Clark. And I'm gonna go Elliot. Again, not the strongest midfield, not the most combative. No, I wouldn't. I'd actually go Szoboszlai. I'm gonna go Szoboszlai. I think he needs some minutes. So I'm gonna go McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Clark. I'm gonna go Elliot right wing. I'm gonna go Diaz, and then Gakpo. The subs I would make in this game is I'd bring Salah on for I'd bring Salah on for Szoboszlai and then move Elliott back into midfield. I would bring on Nunes for Diaz. I'd bring on Robbo for Gomez, Endo for McAllister, and Virgil for Konate. So those would be my 5 subs. I think it'd be good to get Salah some minutes if he's available. And rumor has it he's been training this week, so he should be okay. He's been running outside for a while. He should be training. I hear you, Killian. Diaz has been playing a lot of minutes, but we kind of need him still. Allier, I did think of Jayden Danns as well. I just would like... In fact, Jayden's a shout, guys. I'm not going to dispute that one. Jayden might be a shout. Maybe give Gakpo a rest. Or maybe Gakpo and Diaz do 45 minutes each and Jayden Danns starts the game and we go from there. It's a tough one, isn't it? It really is. Gakpo does need a rest. Obviously, he's not been playing great, but he also still needs a rest. He has run a lot and played a lot of minutes recently. It's a tough one, this one, boys and girls. It really is. Because this is a game I really want us to win because I think it could really give us the momentum going into the City game, but also allow us to go fully in for that game. Jamie, shout out to Jamie saying Klopp going to go strong. It will be Endo, McAllister, and Szoboszlai midfield. Here's the thing. If we are going to do that, then we have to make sure we get the job done. We have to get a job done quite quickly, in my opinion, so that we can actually rotate and substitute some of these players. Because that Forest game took a lot out of players. I presume this might take a lot out of players. Going to that City game is going to be tough. I don't know who City got in the Champions League tonight. Let me double check. And whether they're home or away. Because that might factor in a little bit. Not tonight, sorry. City are playing tomorrow. They got Copenhagen at home. Like that is light work for City. Let's be honest, guys. City already 3-1 up as well. Like literally City go and blitz them in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then they just relax after that. Like we haven't got that luxury. So if we are going to go strong, we need to get the game won as quickly and efficiently as possible and then bring some of these players off. It's a tough one, people. It really is a tough one. It really is. But I have full faith in this squad. I have full faith in this manager. And I have full faith in Liverpool getting through this game with a win. So, with that being said, I'm going to give my score prediction. I'm going to go for a gritty 2-1 win to Liverpool. I wouldn't be surprised if Sparta scored first. But I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. I think we can get it done over there. Scrappy game. Might be really hard to watch at points. But, yeah, let's go for it, man. Let's go for the win. You're right, LA. City do have one extra day rest. However, we did play on the Saturday and they played on the Sunday. So it does balance out, to be fair. Because it does actually balance out. So I can't even complain about that one. And now we could lose too. I don't think we will lose. If we do lose, obviously it means we've got to really push ourselves in the Anfield game, which again isn't ideal given us the depth of the squad, etc. But we got to do our business. We've just got to deal with the situation that's at play here. We've got to go and win. We've got to just go and do our thing. We have to. Yeah, Waffles. I did want to touch on this, the situation with the Egyptian FA and Liverpool in regards to Salah. Again, I'd never disrespect a player or a player's nation. I know how important it is for Salah to play for Egypt, as it is for 99% of players to play for their country. However, I do think there has to be a point where the country looks at the situation and goes, right, do we want this player to play in a friendly or a game that's not massively important and potentially risk this player getting more injuries, which could hamper not only his club form but his country form as well. I don't think it makes sense for that to happen. I don't think it makes sense for him to go to that match or play in that match. I get he's your main draw and he's your revenue guy, but let's be smart about this. Let's play this properly, because I don't think there's much of a discussion that really needs to be had here when you build the case against him going as opposed to the case for him going. Like, I don't see any positives of him going. So yeah, I'm like you, Sam, Max Legend. I'm almost getting to the point where I absolutely hate international breaks. I can't remember who came up with the idea. I don't know if it was in a show or someone I'd spoken to on WhatsApp, but came up with an idea of either condensing the season or making sure the season finishes like at the end of April. And then instead of having international breaks during the season, you just have a bulk of international games after the season's finished. I don't know how it works logistically, but I'd prefer that, if I'm going to be honest, because I'm really getting fed up of international football, because it just, what bearing does it have? Why are we playing friendlies in the middle of the season? Surely you do that in pre-season now, or you do that at the end of the season. For me, it just makes no sense. I get it's been like this for years and decades, but I mean, surely they've got to start looking at the schedule, especially with the Nations League and all these other things they're doing. There's just got to be a point where you go, enough's enough. Like, you're going to burn these players out, which is going to deteriorate the quality of the game, which is going to lead to less spectators. So effectively, you make money today, but you're going to end up losing money in the future. So what are we doing here? I think it's very stupid, if I'm going to be honest. But my score prediction before I get on the soapbox and start ranting and annoying the powers that be, I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. I'm going to stick with 2-1. Still scrappy, but I think we get the job done. Sparta score first. We come back with 2, and then we go from there. We will be doing a watch along on Thursday, guys. I'm not sure who's going to be on that watch along. I don't usually finish work until around 6:37. And then I don't. One sec, Stevie, I'm filming, buddy. No, don't ask mommy. Don't ask mommy. I'm filming, buddy. Don't ask mommy, buddy. Don't ask mommy. Don't ask mommy. He always does this. He knows what. I swear he knows when I'm filming. He just always tries to jump in and try and ask mad questions because he thinks he's going to get a yes because I'm going to try and shoo him away. Guys operating on a higher level than even I was at that age. But yeah, we will be doing a watch along. I'm almost certain Drift will be on. As I said, I don't know if I'll be on because I don't finish work usually to about 6:30 on a Thursday, and I've got to pick up little one from my mum's and all that, so it's going to be difficult for me to watch the game, let alone get home. And Matt's 50-50 at the moment, but do tune in. If it is just Drift, please support Drift. It's not easy doing a watch along by yourself. Trust me, I know. I've done one, Matt's done one. I'm pretty sure Drift's done one as well. It's not easy, so please do support Drift in the chat. Continue to support the channel. Again, people, I want to say a massive big up to you as well for everyone who watched the Monday night live show. Again, if I'm not mistaken, we got over 1,000 likes on that. Again, guys, you guys are really smashing it for us at the moment. But I'm going to ask again. I'm going to ask to be shameless again, guys. I know this preview might not do as many numbers as like the Monday night live, etc. But I'm going to ask for 750 likes. I'm going to be reasonable. I'm going to ask 750, but I'm going to hope for at least 1,000. So if I can get 750 likes for you guys, whether you're watching live or on replay, please do that, guys. Be very, very appreciated. Shout out to Sleepy Forest, who says, Cal, did you see Lynch's article today? Allison back after international break, apparently. I'll bite your hand off for that. I really will. I really, really will. Oh, sorry, no. The game isn't tomorrow. It's on Thursday. Yes, support Drifty on Thursday. But no, people, you guys are absolutely legendary. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Luke. Yeah, got to plug something later. So going to be on the Sanderson show doing combat catch-up. So please do join for that as well. I'll put the link in to the chat for that, actually. In fact, I'll put a link to my channel on the chat, and then you guys can hopefully come and join us for that later. That'll be me, Jamie Phillips, and Luke doing that. So make sure you come and join us. That'd be greatly appreciated. Talking about some MMA if you guys are up for it. So the video I did recently, and then you can just watch from there. And then back on Thursday, people, unless any breaking news happens between now and Thursday. But people, smash the like if you haven't already. Massive shout out to you all. Thank you all for watching. Till we see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish. All right, people. Take care.